Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Dortmund promotion. To kick it off, we're going through the transfer history of the window. We just zoomed through it, and as we know, we sold Jude Bellingham into Manchester City in the last episode, but we have made a signing in this one, which I'm going to show you real quickly. I have to go through all of these. Theo Hernandez has gone to PSG, Barella has joined Liverpool, Hakimi has gone back to Real Madrid, Camavinga to Chelsea is a big transfer, Militao to Arsenal was a massive one as well, Upamecano to Milan. So our rivals get weaker there. Verratti to Liverpool as well. Fikayo Tomori to Leverkusen. We brought in Milan Skriniar, that's the signing that I just mentioned. We haven't sold Nicolas Sula. We kept him in the team to be a rotational centre-back with Skriniar. We're going to go through the rest of them. Araujo, a big transfer there. Robertson going to PSG as well. Mendes to Milan. Lima on Chalvez. Tammy Abraham to United. And Andrea Silva to United as well. Kudelski to Newcastle. Mount to Atletico. Rice to Sevilla. Some massive transfers there going through. Jimenez going to Inter to replace Skriniar. Pau Torres to Atletico. Grimaldo to Barca. Varane. Obviously, we brought in Cochu last episode. There's some huge transfers going through here, especially like Cunha to Everton. That's a big one as well. Mateus Tete to Marseille. Yeah, some big transfers. We're going to get into this episode though, in which we are going to be kicking off the Champions League campaign. As you can see, we've got Milan Skriniar at the centre-back role alongside Nico Schlotterbeck. And Sula's going to drop to the second team for now. And hopefully it can be a formidable pairing. Obviously, Skriniar has won league titles with Inter, or won the league title with Inter. Obviously, Sula did with Bayern Munich, but that's a little bit different. You know, Inter fought for that title. Meanwhile, Bayern Munich kind of guaranteed that title at most points. Is in the way the Bundesliga has worked over the past few years. Now, let's get into this episode. As I mentioned, we're going to kick off the Champions League campaign in the group stage. We've got a fairly hard group. I feel like we're going to get through it, though. We're going to obviously get some Bundesliga action in there. Let's get into this episode and see what it has for us. Okay, so the first game in the episode is up against 5th place Eintracht Frankfurt. I've considered got a fairly decent team. They're brought in Dan Juma Gronveld. They've obviously got the likes of Karim Awani, Kamara Lindstrom, and Rafael Santos Boré. But let's get into this one. Skriniar was making his debut in this one. Hopefully he can get off to a good start in that centre-back role alongside Nico Schlotterbeck and prove that he was the signing we needed to make for that position. Let's get into this. Hopefully start the episode off with a win. Bit of an issue, but we're doing well here. Kick the ball. I knew the second I said that we're going to lose it. The second I play a pass. Schlotterbeck sets up, gets the ball. Love that. Cochu now. Julian Brandt. Cochu here, hits it from range. Cochu into the back of the net. And 3 minutes in to this game, the Turkish centre mid pulls out a delightful long shot. Play on words of Turkish slang, obviously, and opens up the scoring straight away in this game. It's obviously he scored 2 goals last episode in a game that we dominated in a way. They weren't the most spectacular goals. He's had some pretty good efforts so far, but they've been saved or blocked. He's been kind of unlucky with his efforts in the last episode. But this episode, it goes his way, and he gets a goal here to open the scoring. Oh no. Especially the fact they've got black shorts as well in the sun. They look like the exact same kit. And we conceded that in their post. Just the way it goes in this game, no matter what goalkeeper you have, they can't save anything at the no post. And again, in the sun, obviously from this angle right here, you can tell it's yellow. But in the sun, it's genuinely hard to tell between the two kits because of the black shorts. And Cobble could have done better there. Gio Reyna now. Julian Brandt. Gio Reyna now from range. Gio Reyna with an absolutely incredible effort. We can't break down this Frankfurt defence right now, but from range, we are unstoppable. Gio Reyna has put out an absolutely incredible effort there on his left foot. He actually is left-footed, so that's why it's going to end up he can't really use his right foot in real life. Obviously, right here on his left, he bends it into the top left-hand corner of the goal. And it's an absolutely incredible strike. Well, not really into the top left-hand corner, it's kind of middle of the goal, but it's a great strike from Gio Reyna, and we're now 2-1 up here. Thank you for Adeyemi. Oh, that pass needs to be a little bit more out of the way of that defender. Julian Brandt now. Marlon. Back to Badoji here. Need an option. Ran Doshi overlap, hits it straight at Kevin Trappler. That's why he's a fullback. Good work there from Reina though. Skriniar, great pass out here. With Doshi. Can find Adeyemi. That's so unfortunate that's been blocked, you know. Doesn't look like Adeyemi is going to get himself a goal in this game, even though he's at like 8 attempts, if not more. Baku, great defending there against Danjuma again, and great getting up the space there. Oh, what is that pass, Schlotterbeck? I believe it was Schlotterbeck anyway. It was Schlotterbeck, and we can see that the near post yet again. This time from range. That one should be saved more. Kalamawani somehow gets them back into this game, even though they've not been in it whatsoever. They don't even deserve one goal. It was Schlotterbeck who lost the ball. Somehow doesn't win the ball there. It's up here. Julian Brandt now. Switch the ball. Now Stock, slap that in. Start from range. And Kevin Trapp makes a save. Put him under pressure. They kick it out. We'll clear it. Skriniar. No, Schlotterbeck wins the header, sorry. Skriniar to Giorena. Over the top here. Julian Brandt. Adeyemi. That should be a goal. There we go. Great bit of play there. I thought Adeyemi messed it up when he moved away back towards the defender. But fortunately, Adeyemi finally gets himself a goal. He's had like 10 attempts in this game, I believe. And I think like 8 of them should have been a goal. It's just got unfortunate in this one. As you can see, Julian Brandt makes a smart effort there. Karim Adeyemi completely open. And finds the finish. If I get it past Kevin Trapp. And now we're back in the lead here in the game. We should be winning comfortably. But Frankfurt are finding a way to be in this. So we just need to keep them out for the final 10 or so minutes. Kamada now. Baku, great challenge again. Baku now bringing the ball forward. Oh, that was obviously meant for Julian Brandt. In what ward would I?
Well, it's been great entertainment, and we've seen some excellent attacking football. But overall, I think they've been the better team. They've certainly had
Schlotterbeck lost the ball there. Good challenge there from Cobble though. Not even sure how Schlotterbeck managed to lose it in the first place, but maybe would it be? Reina, good work there in midfield. Oh, Anton Stark. Anton Stark to hit one from range. Anton Stark! We need to see that from a different angle. We need to see that. This is the perfect angle. Please show it from this one. Kevin Trapp should be doing better though. The sun's in his eyes, I guess, and he's kind of blindsided by our player. But at the same time, Trapp should do better. But we're 4-2 up here, and that should guarantee us the victory. It's a great strike though from the start. We can get another one here. Julian Brandt over to Adeyemi. Frankfurt are just collapsing here in the late stage of the game. But we've been blocked last second there. And, oh, they've messed up again here. I hit it from range, and that's another goal. Was it Kutchu? Yes, it was Kutchu with a great effort from range. 5-2 up here. This is a scoreline that, flatters up a bit more. The amount of efforts we've had, you want to see. You're probably only seeing the goals in this game, other than like some efforts here and there, maybe. But Kutchu with a great strike there, makes it 5-2. Grabs his second of the game, both from range, both incredible strikes, and that should guarantee us the victory. Can we get another maybe? Diagonally and straight forward. I think they did. So to defend at this side, there we go, Stark, there we go. That should be the end of the game. What a great pass there from Adeyemi, looking for Marlon, but it's a 5-2 victory. With the see, let's get into the rest of the episode. Okay, started the Champions League group stage here, and I do think our second team should be able to get a victory here up against Sevilla. As we can see, Sula now in that position instead of Minier, sorry. And we're going to pick up a 2-1 win by Coco and Kudus grabbing the goals, so to see it. Get up against Cohen here. They're currently 4th in the league, but we are going to send us with the first team here. We should get an easy victory up against them. Going to get only a wonder victory. Banda Gittins grabbing the only goal of the game, and the game that we dominated. It's not great to see that, but we get a victory, so that's great to see. Okay, next game here is up against Leverkusen away. They're currently 9th in the league though, with only 8 points. With a team like that, you'd expect them to be much higher up in the table, likes of Orozco, Osimhen, Diaby, Frimpong, Wirtz, Matoma in there, Hincapié, Tomori and Zubadia, and Hideki in goal. It's a great team. Perhaps the goalkeeper being Hideki at this point is their downside. Who do we want to take for this one? I feel like I want to take Luka Oyen, give him a chance on the team. And that's it for the bench, I think. I'm not too sure. Do I want Ryerson or Marius Wolf? Probably Wolf is better attacking-wise. And yeah, that's the bench we're going to go with for this game. Anton Stock's a little bit tired. Branson, we're going to stop Marco Reus in this one. And yeah, let's get into this one at the Bayern Arena and hopefully beat Leverkusen to carry on our impressive start to the season. Obviously, we're doing Leverkusen career mode on the channel, so we know how good these players are. Basically, I'll be pulling out roulettes already, and Osimhen is already in behind here. Schlotterbeck. Okay, we got very lucky there. Did not like that start to the game. Not Daniel Malin. Can we get a quick start? Obviously, they just brought Fikayo Tomori. Karim Adeyemi already in behind here. Can we prove why they're... Okay, Hideki got a touch on that, but it still goes in. And again, this might be why they're lower down in the league. Their goalkeeper is not up to par. Hideki obviously getting on in his age in terms of football. Obviously, he's still a goalkeeper, so goalkeepers usually get in their prime in their mid to late 30s. Well, their mid 30s, I should say. He's probably like 32 now, probably in this club. I'm not too sure how old he is at the start. But Adeyemi beats him and makes it 1-0 here already. And another quick start. Love to see it. Get Diaby now. Doji. Good challenge there against the Frenchman from the Italian.
Intense pressure.
And Doji now utilises his pace there. That's Tomori. Adeyemi. Enter Marco Reus. Gio Reyna. Oh, I wanted to go far post. I was aiming far post. But not Adeyemi, but Gio Reyna for some reason went near post there, and Hideki makes the save. Should have probably taken a shot with Marco Reus, so, but headed there. I shot a bit caught by Hideki. Or Hideki, however you pronounce his name. Gio Reyna now. Man, he should have just made it 2-0. Marco Reus. Marco Reus now from range. Marco Reus denied by Hideki. Trying to get another a shot there with Marco Reus. Every time I hit a long shot, you should get a shot out of it, but Adeyemi. Second time he doesn't get there. Schlotterbeck. Reyna. Schlotterbeck. Reyna now. Skriniar. Kochu. Skriniar, why not? Skriniar. Blocked. Free kick. Handball. Get a good opportunity here. Here's Marco Reus. Can he do it again from a free kick? To make it 2-0. Marco Reus puts it into the... It's just unstoppable. He's only 82. He's 82 rated at this point. As I said in the previous episode, last episode, he should not be 82 rated. He should still be like 84, 85 rated, if not higher, because he's great in the game and he performs to a high level, as you can see here. It's a brilliant free kick from Marco Reus. Nothing Hideki can do about that one. Maybe a stronger hand he can get that away, but he has to jump quite high to get there. So it's a hard one to reach, which means you can't really control much about your dive and stuff like that when you jump that high, I'm guessing. And I'm just kind of waffling there, but Hideki can't save it. He gets 2 hands on both shots, well, 2 shots, and he got hands on both of them. But he couldn't save them. A good defender there from Baku. And we're giving the ball away though. Now Osimhen. It's Cobble, their post. And they're back in this game. It's unfortunate, but it is where it is.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1.
And Malin now fighting for the ball here. Good shoot. Why not, Reus? It's just... I don't know what to say at this point. It's just Marco Reus. It just... That's what you need to say when this man scores a long shot or a free kick. So we get the ball to him with Kochul, and he just lines it up, and with a brilliant technique, he just puts it into the far corner, and we're back 2 goals in the lead here. It's now 3-1. But Schlotterbeck, there we go, great defending. Had to be smart there with that challenge, not to give away a penalty. Couple of Shaw's event of the week. There we go. What for a second is going to fall over. Anton Stark. Oh, that's great from Adeyemi. Karim Adeyemi now. Karim Adeyemi to make it 4-1. To put the game to bed already. There we go. This is why, despite having a world-class team, they're 8th in the league, or 9th in the league, whatever it was. I think they were 9th with 8 points. Because they can't defend. 3 at the back as well in this game is just so easy to break down. And especially once they go attacking. Obviously when you score 2 or 3 goals against the AI, they go attacking and put you under pressure. And on counter-attacks you can easily just break down the defence. Even the defence at the high quality of this one with Hincapié, Tomori and Zubedia in it. They can't catch up, and we're 4-1 up here. So to save time, we're going to jump to the result here. And hopefully it's a 5-1 victory in the end. Adeyemi grabbing another goal. I'd love to see it. And let's get into more games. Okay, our second group game here up against RB Salzburg. The second team are up for this one, and they should get a victory here. To be honest, if they beat Sevilla, they should beat Salzburg. And it's a 4-2 victory. Haller with 2 goals, Ryerson. Haller hat-trick, actually, love to see that. And now, as you can see, our next game here is up against another undefeated team in the Bundesliga, a team with the exact same record as us, conceding 2 less goals and scoring 4 less goals. Obviously, as you can see, is RB Leipzig, the team currently in second place. You can see Wolfsburg are still undefeated. Hoffenheim are undefeated. Some weird teams, or Wolfsburg and Hoffenheim, as you can tell, are teams that probably shouldn't be there. It should be Bayern Munich in there somewhere. But Leipzig are a team that can always cause you issues in career mode. With a team like that as well, they've got Madison now. Who else have they brought? Who have they brought? Is Jack a player for them in real life? I'm not sure. They've got Tom Kraus in their team though. A player obviously used in the Schalke career mode on the channel. And our bench here, Makoko is tied. Kudus as a striker could work out. We're going to go into this one with this team. You see a bunch of players have got minuses because they obviously play in the second team or don't play in the first team. We're going to get into this one. And you know what? Marco Reus is going to play again. He played well. No, actually, it's up against Leipzig. I need to play Julian Brandt. I need Julian Brandt to start. Let's get into this one at the Signal Iduna Park and see if we can put this game to bed pretty quickly as well. But RB Leipzig are a team that can always cause me issues in this game. Need to be patient against Werner and Nkunku because they're 2 players that can get in behind us. I say that as I just dive straight in. Cross now. Haidara. Oh, what are these challenges? Werner, Madison, sorry. Makes it 1-0. And again, it's near post. It's 3 goals are conceded at the near post in this episode. We haven't conceded anything else, obviously, in terms of played games. Just one of those goals that you don't like to concede. Oh, Cobble should be saving that. I thought it was more in the corner. I was going to give props to Madison for a good finish on the replay, but Cobble should save that every other week. Around Kutchu from range there. Kutchu! Good save from Galashi. And Stark, you need to run off that injury, man. You're one of our biggest players in terms of impact on the team, and literally Adeyemi. Oh, that would have been great if I dipped it a bit more and Stopbeck won that header. Haidara, Kraus, not sure, Stopbeck, Skriniar, sorry. Oh, you should be getting the ball with that challenge, and Cobble, you saved that one. I mean, thankfully he did save it, but pretty much identical to the goal we just conceded. I did not tell Julian Brandt to do that. Why has he just done that? Skriniar, that's yours. Good work there. Akunar. Give for Adeyemi. Adeyemi hits it low and hard, but Galashi denies him. And Julian Brandt. He had a good corner here from Julian Brandt. It was Stotterbeck in the end, but he doesn't get a connection on it that he needs. Why not? Oh, that would have been incredible from Stark. It wasn't far away as well. I want to see that. First time effort there from Stark, a little bit more. It's just always rising, that's the issue. Kutchu now. No matter. Adeyemi. What's the pace? Adeyemi. Get a strike away. Adeyemi. Ganache denies us though. Keep that in. Reina. There we go. Now this is a goal, surely. Why did he take a touch? I bet I can shot a bit low. In fact, we're 1-0 down. This game is mental. Anton Stark. He's done it already for this episode. Can he do it again? Ganache though denies him. Unlike Kevin Trapp. Julian Brandt now. Brandt is now going off with Danny Olmo. Player who's got a Nice goal against us last season.
Pushing forward with options available.
Shot a bit good challenge though.
Goes a plan in the end.
And Milan waiting for the run of Adeyemi. Oh, that's weird. Weird bit of play, but Adeyemi, that should be a goal. There we go. Not sure when I passed didn't go straight to Adeyemi, instead it went to Julian Brandt, then to Adeyemi, which sort of slowed us down a little bit, which I thought was going to allow Gvardiol to catch back up. Fortunately, Adeyemi just utilises a bit of his pace there to get ahead of him. And finally finish the support under a bit of pressure. It's great work from Adeyemi. And again, I think we should be winning this game. Like, it wasn't Gvardiol actually, it was Shakel. Maybe if it was Gvardiol, he would have caught up. But Leipzig had been in this game, we haven't really done much in terms of shots. And we've had quite a few efforts on goal, as you would have seen. And we should be winning this game. But at the moment, both teams are going to stay undefeated. Unless one of us can get a goal in this one later on. It's like everyone's just taking like a half a second to make a run or play a pass. It's really ruining this. Those you that good work there. Julian Brandt, I'm not sure why I played that over the top, but Adeyemi's made it work. Wish Gvardiol made a block on that, luckily. I thought if that was Adeyemi's attempt, then I would have been very disappointed. Schlotterbeck win that header. Can we get Skriniar in that position? Kutcher on the turn. Where did that player come from? Kutcher now. Adeyemi. Back to Kutcher. Kutcher now. Oh, Gvardiol, good challenge. I was about to turn around as well. Okay, it's gone out for a corner. We've got an opportunity here. A very good opportunity. Julian Brandt. Put that one about there. That's more into the centre. That's yours. Surely. Schlotterbeck, go for that. Oh, he's punched it away. That's yours. Girona. Skriniar hits it. Skriniar blocked by Simakan. It's out for a throw in here to Dortmund. Well, throw in to us, I should say. Either way works. Julian Brandt. Oh, why have you not played that pass? I really don't know. I don't understand how that pass didn't work. It should have worked. It was not like this. Schlotterbeck, oh no. Dani Olmo and Kunku. Skriniar, good defending. There we go. Kutcher, and it's a 1-1 draw. Both teams stay undefeated and stay level on points. Okay, well, it could be the final game of the episode depending on the scoreline here, and how easily we can defeat Bayern Munich, because they are 5 points behind us in the league, down in 8th place. Which obviously 5 points isn't a lot, but they are obviously not performing to the level they were last season. They actually won the league last season by quite a fair distance. It was like 10 points or maybe more than that, I don't know. Can't remember the league table. Going to get into this one. Marco Reus starts at camp for this one to go up against his old rivals in Manuel Neuer and Thomas Müller. I can see the defence has been weakened. I brought in Jonathan Tah, who's a good defender. But Janicek, I'm not sure, is he Polish? Might be Polish. I'm not too sure who he is. But obviously they lost Upa Meccano. And they did come in for Nicolas Sula, but I decided, you know, I'm not going to sell him back to Bayern just now. If they come in for him in January, if we need him still, we might sell him, I don't know. I don't really want to sell him, to be fair. He's a great player to have as a backup to Skriniar and Schlotterbeck, as well as Bela Kotchap, obviously. Let's get into this one. Up against Bayern, we beat them in the Super Cup at the start of the season. Can we do the same here? And go back top of the table? Okay, Neshri's actually stayed down. Okay, Kobuk was safe. Oh, he's got back up. But how does Sane get that shot away there? We should have had the situation covered. But somehow didn't. Did it. Over the ball. Over here to Leroy Sané. Good work there from Baku. Kutcher now. Okay. Adeyemi. Over the top here, Adeyemi. Take a touch, and then chip Neuer. It's in. There we go. I had to just watch that. I didn't put enough power on it. I didn't want to put, I wanted to put as little power as I could, because sometimes you think you put enough power on it where it goes over the keeper and just dips last second, but it goes over the bar. But that one just dips and bounces before the goal. And whoever that defender was can't get there in time. And we're 1-0 up here. Neuer is never going to reach that. And who was it at the end? It was that guy who completely falls into the net. That's him to get fortunate. Milan now. Cutting that back. Marco Reus is not the pass I wanted. I want that to get to Kutcher, but was it in the end? Reus now finesse that into the far corner, deflected over the bar. Bad Matthias did it. And now corner here, Marco Reus. Schlotterbeck wins there. Header, it's actually out for another corner, fortunately for us, because I was going to say if that was your effort, I expect better there from Slabek. Yemi launched himself for that one, doesn't win it though. Edoji, Reyna, Anton Stark. Oh, we've got to play better pass there, whatever that was. Yellow, great defending. Reyna now. Michael Royce. Adeyemi, we've got to get more power behind that, but it falls to Gio Reyna, who gets a simple tap in. And it's 2-0. Karim Adeyemi, unfortunately, gets an ID acrobatic goal this time by Neuer. He's wondering where his defence was. On both attempts to it first, one of his defenders should have been there. But Royce with a great pass over the top there, Adeyemi. Good save from Neuer, but it falls straight to Gio Reyna. Upamecano wasn't there. Not Upamecano, Jonathan Tah, sorry. I'm used to seeing Upamecano in a Bayern shirt. Jonathan Tah should have been there, but he wasn't. Oh, that's a crunching challenge on Sadio Mane. What's it going to be? That's a very bad challenge. What's it going to? It's probably be a yellow, right? Yeah, could have been a red. Okay, thank you. I meant to give you the ball there. Oh, Royce, it's a great pass. Daniel Malen being chased down by Joshua Kimmich, but Daniel Malen makes it through. We just completely wipes out Sadio Mane at one end. He passes the ball by accident, and Daniel Malen goes at the other end and scores a goal. And we're 3-0 up here against Bayern Munich. Again, they're just not performing. Throw at the back is just a formation I can easily beat in this game. It's an incredible finish from Marlin, and we're 3-0 up here. We're going to give it to a half-time, and if we're comfortable winning by half-time, we're going to just send the rest of the game. Sadio Mane, Coble needs to make a big save here. What has happened to Coble, man? In previous episodes, he saves that. But this episode has been invisible in goal, and it's 3-0, so we're just gonna send the rest of the game. Ends up being a 3-2 win. Get fortunate. I mean, we dominated the game, but we get a win we deserve. Okay, so we just simmed that game up against Galatasaray. I forgot to record it. It was a 2-0 victory with Mohamed Kudus scoring both goals. We simmed it, so we didn't play it, obviously. But next episode, we're starting off against Wolfsburg, and we've got a bunch of games we're going to get through in terms of simulating them. There's a bunch of games there, but obviously are going to pick up victories in. Well, we should pick up victories in. And we're going to get into January next episode. So let me know in the comments below if I should bring in a certain player for our team in terms of that centre mid spot off the bench. Because I don't bring on Emre Can. He isn't really an impactful player off the bench for me. He's more of a defensive player if I need him. And obviously we've got obviously Sally Özcan and Mahout Dahoud, who doesn't really make an impact off the bench either. He's alright, but I feel like the player who I saw linked with Dortmund in real life today is a better option, and that man is Conor Gallagher. I've seen Pablo Gavi in the comments below as well, but I think Pablo Gavi is more of a starter. I feel like we need to use Pablo Gavi in another series at some point, depending on what our next career mode is. We could bring him in that one as a player that gets into the team straight away and holds down a position for the future of the whole career mode is what I'm trying to say there. But Conor Gallagher is a player that would be comfortable coming as the bench. He can make an impact. He's good at passing. He's great at shooting. He's got decent defending stats as well. He's an all-round midfielder. He's a box-to-box mid, which I think is what we need to replace either Stark or Kirchu, who could both go back and forth as well. I feel like he would probably replace Kirchu in the team more than Stark, but if we need someone who can make an impact as well, he is a great player. So I think next episode we're going to bring him in. He's only worth 32 million, so it's a pretty good price tag for him. And yeah, it's a player linked with him in real life as well, so it becomes a realistic signing. But in terms of other options we actually have for that position, if you guys think I should go with someone else, but personally I think he's the perfect option for us. We've got Billy Gilmore, it could be an option. We've got Samardzic, we've got Mecha, it could be decent as well. But again, these players are more developmental players. Moretti as well, we used in the Juventus series, a very good player. Kind of similar to, or very similar actually to Conor Gallagher, can defend and go forward. I think he's my second choice if we don't go with Conor Gallagher. Rafael joined them, he's moved to Newcastle. Neuhaus wouldn't be bad as well, you know, as a box-to-box mid, but I think he's third or fourth choice. Okay, Gundogan's a player that probably would have to start due to his experience if we bring him in. But again, he could be happy off the bench. But I personally think this man is a perfect player for us off the bench in that centre mid role. So we're going to end the episode here. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and turn notifications so you don't miss any videos. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching and goodbye.